Hello and welcome to my review of Starlet by Slater. I signed up to Booksirens, who are an ARC review site, I guess that's what you call them, and I picked out a book that I fancied reviewing. It's not, I'm not normally, you can see by the cover here, there's a level of horror going on here. Not normally massively into horror, but nevertheless, I thought this was a very good book, and I'll tell you why in a sec. First thing to say actually is it is not released until August the 27th, I think on Amazon and various bookstores. I'll leave a link in the description. But what's the blurb for Starlet? Fame, fortune, jellyfish. When an aspiring young actress accepts an invite to a fading A-lister's home, she soon learns the terrifying secrets of the Hollywood elite. Yeah, and it does. There's a whole load of things going on here, but the main thing is that Deja Seawright, the heroine, is an aspiring actress, and she meets a Hollywood A-lister called Brandon Bowers. That sounds remarkably like Brandon Flowers, but anyway, okay, I'm not saying anything, but obviously he's in pop anyway. Regardless, Brandon Bowers, it's about what happens after they meet and where it goes from there. The things I like most, the heroine Deja Seawright, she's very relatable. She's a sweet girl, a sweet lady, I don't know. She's realistic though as well. She comes from a small town. You root for her big time. I did anyway. She's very funny as well, and yeah, as I say, resilient. Brandon Bowers is suitably grotesque, just twisted from the off really, and it only gets more. The other side characters I think are very good. There's only really, about 6 characters in the entire book, like speaking characters. They're fun. They're completely, there's a madness to them, I'll put it that way. The setting is totally bonkers. It's the Hollywood Hills. You get to find out various interesting things, and it's very funny. I can't go into it too much depth because I don't want to spoil this at all. The writing I found very clever and funny at times. It was very well written. I laughed certainly at a few moments. Certainly what made me laugh most was the way the Hollywood A-listers justify themselves. You'll have to read it to find out, but I found that very funny. I found the plot very entertaining. The things that I didn't really like for this, they're kind of nitpicky, to be honest. It does suspend your disbelief, possibly a little too much plot-wise. There are times when you kind of go, well, why isn't that character helping? That kind of stuff. And at times it doesn't feel right. Also, there are actions that the characters do that don't necessarily fit their characters, I think, at times, a little bit, not much. It can get quite, shall we say, grotesque. There's possibly a bit too much gore going on, that kind of thing. Oh, God. I don't want to ruin it, but you can see by the cover that where this is going to go, kind of thing, I hope. I think Starlet, for me, was a very entertaining book that I finished in one sitting, and you will probably finish in one sitting. It's a relatively short book. I think it's a novella rather than a novel, and it captured me almost straight from the start. As I say, Deja Seawright is very relatable, and I think you'll find it highly funny. So I give it, it's not perfect though, so I give it 4 out of 5, and I'll leave a link in the description below. If you like this review, and if you want further reviews or want anything else on this channel, just let me know in the comments, and like and subscribe. Thanks very much. Bye bye.